Johnny Depp and Christian Bale star in this summer's gangster blockbuster film, Public Enemies. Now, two reasons why I want to see this movie. One being it's starring Johnny Depp. He's a very good actor. I want to see his portrayal as John Dillinger. Second being it's directed by Michael Mann. He directed Heat. I love that film to death, but I can't say the same about this one. I mean, it's okay. It's not great. It's not terrible. But I think if it came out during Oscar season rather than being a summer blockbuster, they would have concentrated more on making the writing a little more interesting. I mean, the action and direction in this thing is fantastic. Michael Mann did a great job. I give him a 5 out of 5. But when the slow scenes come on, I'm not gonna lie, I dozed off a couple times. I mean, it got really boring. I mean, they could have concentrated a little more on this love story. At the end, you have John Dillinger saying his last words, and has something to do with the song that him and his fiance or whatever, his girlfriend, danced to all the years that they were together. And I was like, oh, that was their song? I forgot all about that because I didn't give a crap about their love story. Now, I know this is a biography and they have to stick to what like really happened, add a little Hollywood into it. But really, this film just could have been I'm not gonna say masterpiece, but a fantastic, memorable film. I did, like I said, I love the action in it. The acting is very solid by everybody. I really like how they didn't give Christian Bale too much so that he'd overact like he's been doing in his recent movies. I liked him and John Dillinger, but there could have been a lot more tension between those two characters, you know. I want to feel more bad for Christian Bale's character, the detective, on trying to like find out where John Dillinger is, and I want to feel for John Dillinger. I want him to escape, and the ending kind of made me feel like that, but it just kept dragging on and on. I'm like, come on, is this really going to be worth it in the end? And it really wasn't. Like I said, I had high hopes for this movie. It could have been a lot better than it was. Like I said, it could, if it came out during Oscar season, I think they would have cared a little more about, you know, the storytelling than, you know, the action sequences, which, you know, like I said, are really good. There's one that really made the movie for me. It takes place in the woods between the detectives and John Dillinger and Babyface. I forget his last name, but yeah, the Babyface character, I think he could have been developed a little more, but he's not like a major character in it, so I don't know. Anyways, it's nothing you should go out and see. I mean, if anything, a matinee. Like I said, sometimes it just drags and drags, and you know, he escapes from jail in the beginning and then goes out, robs some banks. And the robbery scenes, it's all about a guy who robs banks, but the robbery scenes are like 5 seconds long and there's only 2 of them. And compared to all these robbery scenes in this movie, The Dark Knight beginning was like a masterpiece. Alright? So yeah, nothing really need to go out and see. It drags too much. The acting is pretty solid. The action is awesome. Direction I loved. But even Michael Mann's direction couldn't make this a little more better than it was. It's mediocre, and it could have been a lot better than it was. So, I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5. Maybe, yeah, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It's not terrible. It's just not very memorable. Like I said, Michael Mann did a great job. 5 stars for his direction. I loved Heat, and I wish that the writing in this could have brought out could have matched the direction of it. So, yeah, 3 stars. Nothing you really need to go out and see.